Hey, what's up YouTube, what's up Twitch, Sangluten here. And we're back for another live session of Dune Imperium. Currently top 3, so yeah, didn't have that much time sadly to play last week, had a lot of work, but still managed to get some games in. So yeah, we're not too far away from top 2, but we're gonna have to do some work. Hopefully we can get some positive elo now to try and catch up a bit. So let me pull up the chat. Hey, Busg, good to have you here. Hey, Ingren, yo ho ho! The Brook way for those who watch One Piece. Exactly, awesome. And earlier, I don't know why it hasn't been catched, but The Rock was saying on YouTube that just realized I'm part of the French brain drain. Not really, I'm not French. I have no tie to French. I speak French, but from Switzerland. So it's yeah, not my case. I haven't fled France. I've never been. I mean, I've been there on holidays and stuff, but I'm not from there. Hey Tom, Huggy, Van Anderoy, good to see you here. Yeah, I'm from Switzerland. Memnon stream today. I've played him fairly recently. We never know. Let's see the leader selection, how it looks. Hey Polykill, thanks a lot. Yeah, let's try to get back that second place. I'm definitely gonna try to do that. Hey, Rare Book, he's part of the community as well. Big shout out. Takamura as well, I recognize the names. So big shout out to both of them. Ariana stream in Granier. Well, Ariana, you called Memnon, both are here, but it's rather gonna be between Tessia and Handro for me. That row is a bit sad, let's be honest. I think we start with the Tessia, probably. Let's just lock that in. Where are you guys watching from today? I'm curious, Tom as well, where are you from? Ship it. Am I winning? That's a good question. Let's see. First game of the stream, so you're right on time to see it unfold. Because right now, I would say we have a good shot, around 25% chance of winning it. So we'll see. From a train. Oh, awesome. I also traveled by train today earlier. Did a couple of games while riding the train back from my family's place. From your village in Bulgaria. Awesome. Oh yeah, you're on your way back home with Rex. Well then, have a safe travel. Hopefully you're there soon. So, that's not the worst hand, to be honest. I've known much worse as a Tessia player. Usually you get the ring, but no factions. Here we get one faction, the ring. So we kind of know what we want to play. It's gonna be first Seek Allies. Still suits probably, then ring. Hey Yonyan, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, let's see how we can do. How will we fare in this game? Smuggling went all the way to Lido. Sees my life, won't cheat. I appreciate that. A weird book. Thanks a lot. Hope Captain Bowie and Takamura don't get that ID neither, but I mean, surely they won't. Saying hello YouTube. No, let's just send out one troop for now. And see what's up. Tech negotiation. Getting wind traps with that dagger, pretty nice. Do I think I can take number one spot from Ship It this season? Well, early in the season, I mean, when I started the series, as you can say, I named it Road to Top 1 for this season, so I was fairly confident. Well, I was confident, but since then I had a very busy week. I couldn't play as much as I would have hoped. Shipit was saying that he might go to Turkey on holiday, so I was kind of hoping that would happen, so that it takes maybe a week or two, a bit slower rhythm. But now, if you ask me, I'm not so sure I'll get to that top one spot. To be honest, might be a bit. He might be a bit too far away already. I think it's Arakin. I'm not a huge fan of doing that, but then we could also try to win that fight, depending on those intrigues, obviously. Oh, you're already here in Turkey. Oh wow. Well, then I assume you got some nice time to play as well, which is great. Enjoy your holidays. How long do you stay there? Is there a moment where you will have a reduced activity on Dune? Not interested at all in any kind of overtaking or whatever. Take it chill. 4 more days. Oh, okay, well, then, Paul. No, I don't have a shot at being number one. Oh, you haven't played in 3 days? Ah, yeah, well, you took such a high or a big lead already that I didn't even notice, to be honest. Then it's Chinese New Year, family stuff. Okay, so a couple more days after that, if I understand correctly, where you won't be playing. Let's see how close we get from you, but I doubt we get anywhere close, to be honest. 3, that's in the shadows gone. Got a lock in, yeah, definitely. I should have taken a week holidays, to be honest, to try and do it, but I don't have that many holidays, so so yeah. We're just gonna cruise and play the long game. Maybe at some point we'll get there. Make it interesting. Yeah, well, that race, hard to make it interesting when there's like 150 elo or 100 elo between us. I think 150, right, or so. Let's see after that game how far he is from us, but okay, we have interesting cards here. I like Jamis for the trash, to be honest, but the sister is maybe a bit more versatile. But I think I'll go Jamis because I reshuffle now. Unless I see the top of the deck, I would probably then be able to trash that dagger the round after. You would go sister? Ah, for the Bene combo? Yeah, true. True, if we deem that happening, yeah, we could go for that. Oh, yeah, one more. Okay, well, seeing that, I'd definitely be happy to grab some more of that. Maybe a research station next round. Although there are 2 nukes there, so I doubt we get something really good from that row. I got the dagger. No yellows. Yeah, it could be research station, to be honest. No troops to deploy, no. But, I mean, we got the VP last round. I think it was worth going for that. Or do you mean going hard instead? I think I like research. Looks horrible. Yeah, to be honest, it's not really the combat I absolutely want to go for. I have no yellows, so I can't really go great flat conspire. But I think I'll just research and see what's up. Convincing. Fermentation. Yeah, those 2 daggers kind of suck there. Alright, Vibrex. Then see you in 30 minutes. Safe. End up your travel there. Yeah, now it sucks because playing Diplo, obviously, I'm gonna be on 5, so those 2 or those 3 are actually out of my budget. Good luck, liaison. Thanks a lot, Ingran. Have a good rest of the day as well. Or evening, should I say. In Bulgaria. Or even 1 hour later than me, I assume 9 PM or so. Or even 2. I don't know. How greedy I want to be. Yeah, if he reclaims now, we could Menta. I'd be happy with a Menta. But it could be that Dido does that first, right? Menta into sword. Depending. No, he only has 1 green. It's his ring, by the way, so it's not too bad that he has to spend the ring with no spice on sword. Menta, yeah, hopefully it does not pull me the ring, but then we would have enough persuasion. Oh, no way, he got the spice. From Study Melange, well, that's pretty convenient. Alright. Yeah, we run the risk of an atomic for sure. But it would have hurt not to play Diplo. Anything else I would have been fine early revealing on, but Diplo kinda sucked there. On a 3, might nuke. Does not nuke. Hardy. Wealth or still suits? Ah, still suits looks good for Haga, maybe next round. Sad not to have 1 troop here, but it is what it is. On a 4, but she does not have an atomic left. Now Lido with 2 cards. He's got 3 persuasion, right? Let's see if he nukes. Ilessa takes her card, basically, the Guild Impersonator. Oh no, he's on a 2. Yeah, surely that's not a nuke there. Unless it's a denial nuke, but... I think it's those 2, if I can. With any other leader, I would be strongly considering Imperium Ceremony as well, but Long Reach... Yeah, Face Dancer and Long Reach, right, is what I was also thinking. And I can even reclaim as well for... Or give me Stitched Horror right behind Face Dancer. No. Beguiling not too bad, but not for me. Maybe I keep that, though. Yeah, I'll keep it, just in case someone uncovers something next round. Not like I'm overflowing with troops. Ugh, no. No. My 2 triggers for Long Reach together, that's unfortunate. Ring and Face Dancer is not too bad, yeah, but... not what I wanted. Now the rest of that hand, I mean, of my deck is not so good to play there. So I could go still suits, take that first, flip for this to get 3 Solari. Or I go hard. Yeah, no, hard is not doing it for me. Yeah, it's not very inspiring, to be honest. Or do I just go wealth? Yeah, let's go wealth with face dancer. Come on, draw me long reach here. Long reach, long reach, long reach. You would go water? Too late. I'm just gonna do it that way. What do I flip here? Nothing, I think. I want to keep a 5. I think I want to keep a 5. Because I'm on 6, I'm playing 1 card. Yeah. You've seen me get some disgusting games with long reach. I think the luck has run out. Yeah, it seems right now we didn't get the ideal kind of draws. I would have loved this to stay bottom of the deck with long reach, but sadly it did not happen. Why no water? Well, I can still go for water. Right now it's gonna be double water if I go. So you would have taken this as a second one to get the Solari. Yeah, I was considering that, but actually true, Menta was gone anyway, so that was never gonna be a thing. Get 3 water then? Or do I... No, smuggle now. Actually smuggle to then ship next round, up, down. Get my Soul Master first? Yeah, probably. Or first, before Lido, maybe? If he's not going... Yeah, he can't get Solari here. Oops, never mind. Where am I? Here. Am I watching the Super Bowl today, or am I not into American sports? No, I'm not too much into American sports, to be honest. I like football, like soccer, the European football, and a bit of tennis, but not so much either. But I did know it was Super Bowl weekend. Kind of forgot in the meantime, but now that you say it, rings a bell. Get all the Bene combos. Yeah, exactly. Now we're gonna try to get Embedded Agent. You know what's cool? Triggering Embedded Agent and grafting it with Phased Answer. Yeah, definitely. Onto a combat space, for instance, when you can up down, get the troops in as well, potentially. Or double bumps, basically. I better get my yellow next hand. If that's the one at the bottom of the deck, I'm gonna be mad. Let me first see the intrigue this time. I'll take it, actually. To be honest, part of why I'm not a huge fan of blowing my garrison in first round is afterwards you feel real bad for not getting value from third, second place into conflict. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but in the end, what have we missed on? Probably 2 Solari and a Spice. If we look at it realistically, maybe 1 water on top, but I think for a VP, I would probably have made that choice again. It does suck a bit for the momentum and the development, the early one, but I'll make the bet that we can catch up a bit later, maybe with our combos. But let's see. I'm not saying it's the right approach. Just saying it's the choice I made by going for the early VP there, yeah. But I'm definitely not a huge fan of that neither, most of the time. But here it kind of feels like the right thing to do. Are they gonna die here? That would be great. At least, if anything, just see their intrigues a bit. Oof, from directorship, but charisma? No way. Well, nice one. That's not what you want to see as a Tessia with hoping to snatch some alliances with long reach. You don't want to see a Chom directorship being taken that way. Well, at least he's probably going to fight this alliance, which is maybe not so bad because we're going to see Lessa fighting for it as well. And it's certainly not the one we're going to go for. Okay, so they are dying here. Let's see if they have any combats. They each have just 1 intrigue. Ilessa could play any kind except Allied Armada because she has Spice and obviously... Oh, she has a Master Tactician. Is that enough? Probably. No way, second wave. Well, that's... To be honest, that's ideal. I mean, ideally they would have just died and nobody gets the VP, but seeing them both blow their intrigues, that's just perfect. Plus Garrison as well on Hanjo's side. Come on, give me experimentation in hand. That's the one I need to see here. Ah, I got scared here. Hey, it was not too far from not happening. Do I trash a dagger from hand? Because there's kind of nothing to trash here. I think I keep them, right? To try maybe go for that fight somehow. Would be a good fight. I think I open Fremen here. Kind of steps on the the rings ability, but then I have also Siege Stab for my last agent potentially. And my ring has still enough to do, I think, overall. Yeah, I think we go down. Let's not trash those daggers when they're in hand. Kinda sucks to do that. Hey GK Tonk, what's up? Good to have you here. Welcome to the chat in Twitch. How can we join the tourney I'm talking about? Well, that's a very good question. Let me quickly put out the announcement again, just for whoever in the chat or watching that doesn't know what we're talking about. I'm organizing so the second edition of the Sanctuary Tournament. You can join for free via the Discord server. So I'll send the link in the chat right now, so you can click on that link or copy paste it if the link doesn't work, and join the Discord server. It's my Discord server, basically, the Sanctuary, and you can join for free. You just need to basically follow the instructions in the section that is called Tournament. It's basically it's very easy. You fill in a Google form with your name and stuff, and then you can join basically for free the tournament. It will start in 3 days, 11th of February. I'll start making the matchmaking and whatnot, and you have a chance at winning potentially $50 if you win the tournament. So that's it. It's just one dagger, to be honest. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you end up regretting, right? Sometimes the combat does depend on one dagger. And I would probably not have cared if I didn't have that in hand, to be honest. But I see maybe a world in which we get that fight. At least I would be happy to get that fight here, to be honest. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll go Carthag just to see what we get as an intrigue. Arakin would maybe also not be so bad, just to get it out of the way. To get a complete reshuffle, trying to get those Benes or grafting with long reach for once. Because this time it's just gonna reveal for an intrigue. Invasion ships. Nice text though. Okay, Ixen Probe can help me a lot for that, to be honest. Not too bad. Yeah, 6, 7, 9 is my best. We're just gonna have a do I limp in even with those dreadies everywhere? I'm not sure. I think I keep them, to be honest. Too many agents, too many dreadies. Let's just keep our garrison for now. I have to water as well, so... So yeah, in hindsight, trashing that dagger would have been just good. 6 points already on Handro though. 1 combat, 1 alliance. Soon to be a second alliance there. It's flying. On my side, 1 combat, 2 friendships. Lido has 2 friendships. And so does Ilessa. Handro winning that fight as well. Oh, yeah, no, it's gonna be dangerous. At least he's nowhere near that. Although it doesn't take much for him now, to be honest, it's just 2 research actions. Here, reclaim once, reclaim a second time. It's not too complicated for him to get there. I see Protectiva here, but I don't think I want that, to be honest. It's too many benes, and this is not necessarily a good one. And yeah, silver lining is we at least get an intrigue here. Is he going for his own alliance? I kind of hope he's trying to catch up with Hanjo somewhere. Not really. Okay. We got that. Well, that's interesting. Maybe a bit of a strategy shift that we need to implement for that. Definitely worth trying. Don't have any spies, but we have some water for it. There's that. There's the Holtzman engine, obviously. I think it could be worth trying to go for it, right? Great flat, Technigo. Let's see our hand. Let's see what we can do there. But it could be obviously a great synergy. They have 0 intrigues as well, which is quite interesting to note. Just finished a game where you got 7 influence bumps in 1 turn. Wow, that's actually a lot. That is massive, Skazi sure shot. Well played on that. It could be a total dud, not like he picked up high persuasion cards or draw. Not so much, but I have to water. I did pick up the sister. Maybe I'm just trying to bargain my way through it, but it's a good hand, to be honest. We can play Phase Answer with Long Reach, and then we have an Bene Gesserit ready for Embedded Agent. My deck is not perfectly built for that, but it's not impossible to get 2 Spiceless Flows, even with a deck that is not perfectly built. You just need resources for it, like, I don't know, water, but you're right, then we would spend the water on Great Flat to just buy the card. And yeah, it's gone anyway, so there goes that. And I don't have yellows, so it was never really gonna be a thing until next round, I guess. Yeah, I think I gotta fight him there. We have to do something about it. This guy is greedy, and yet, for now it works. Now it works, but we're gonna have to do something about it. Target Fremen Alliance, yeah, exactly, body kill. I'm not the only one, though. Then I might change target. Yeah, but Ilessa's got that, right? I should trust Ilessa to fight him there. Then again, my ring could take that down again. Still Suits is maybe a bit more interesting than Wealth. Is it, though? Maybe I could go Menta afterwards with Embedded Agent? No, yeah, I'll target a different alliance. I don't think I want to fight Lido on that, because it seems he's going for that. Gets a bump there. So I think we're just going to go Wealth, get Menta money. Hopefully that stays open for me. Yeah, I was going to do the same. Okay, getting a yellow here is not too bad. I like it. I guess my ring is soon to be useless if I do that, but I still think it's best for me. Kind of need to rush a bit Emperor and ideally... Yeah, Bene is going to be Wrath though, because he's got that in the shadows, but we never know. Greedy as he is. I hope she got that Guild Impersonator to go full space now. For double bump. No. Okay. I'm not sure I like that play. They're kind of cannibalizing each other when we actually need to fight as a table right now against Handro. But I mean, I'm not going to complain. It still should weaken their garrisons. I just hope Lido probably wins that to still bump that up. There is Shuttle Fleet. I was thinking experiment down Great Flat and then Embedded Agent Technigo take Shuttle Fleet. Would feed me as well my High Council for next round. With the Shuttle Fleet, I could take the Alliance and I don't know if I chase or if I really condemn my ring to be useless. But that could be a play for me. Or, I mean, I could also just go smuggle with experimentation and then Embedded Agent can up down. No, I think it's the spice, right? Into Shuttle Fleet. Yeah, the two ideas is either Great Flat Technigo to get that Shuttle Fleet, or now Embedded Agent to Menta. But then experimentation might not have Great Flat to go to, and I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but might not be good enough for a fourth agent neither. So I think it's just gonna be that. I think we can limp in here. Andro is without a garrison. And might be busy trying to defend one of his alliances. True, I could have gone High Council in that case. True, because I get that extra Solari. Yeah, but... yeah, maybe better. But I like the Shuttle Fleet still. Although I'm not sure I get a second alliance, so maybe it's a bit redundant, but... still felt like giving it a shot. But I'm gonna be above in terms of intrigues, yeah. If I take my influence there. Maybe I take it somewhere else, pressure this, maybe? Yeah, okay, I would not have gotten the High Council actually. Hindsight 3000, but... maybe pressure something and then at least my ring can still be useless, useful. Useless, almost. What do I mean? Oh yeah, true. I could have infiltrated. Yeah, of course, I just thought of its agent effect. Of course, we can infiltrate with that card. Yeah, there comes Dido. Yeah, then I guess I'll just commit to my plan here. Yeah, we can pressure guild. That's the new tech. Holo projectors. Honestly worth it to throw away that shitty 2-dagger intrigue for a new one. Yeah, if I go up there, yeah, I wouldn't mind as well. Ah, you mean now? Flip. Yeah, yeah, of course. Spending it, or I mean basically burning it to choose a new intrigue. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Landing rights, 2 persuasion. Could set up a play maybe. But my deck's a bit too big, but whatever. Yeah, let's just burn it. Give me a guild bump or a bribery, finesse. Because technically, experimentation to smuggle gives us a double bump, so we might be able to steal and cap if we get lucky on the intrigue. I mean, he's gotta take it with Fremen, no? That's gonna be taken care of by his ring. What? Okay, well, a bit better. But why not? Oh, what's that for a hand? Well, I guess Ixen Probe here is gonna come in handy. Get me 2 better cards to play instead of those daggers. I don't understand why Lido didn't go for the Fremen alliance. Does he have a card to actually double bump? Ah, okay. Well, he would have been screwed. He would have been screwed, but still, I guess would have been the right play with the information we had back then. But yeah, in the end, the result is better for him now, for sure. That corner of the market, well, maybe spend still a dagger to high council instead and try to keep Ixen Probe to save my hand potentially next round though. Because now Ixen Probe does not trigger reshuffle, so all of that will be in my next reshuffle again. I don't really like that hand. Can't do so much with it. Ring, smuggle, take that down, bump, extra bump. We could get up here, but he's got in the shadows, right? In there. And he probably has Diplo, plus the spice to go selective, so I don't like it so much. Menta, maybe? Starting with Menta. Because we're losing 200 anyways, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Does anyone go smuggling though? I think we might be able to gain some tempo going Menta, and he might be greedy again and do something else, or trash something else. Not in the shadows by still going selective. Or maybe not, just not doing it. And going experiment. Yeah. Hey, Nick Wolf, what's up? Good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'll be greedy. I'll start with Menta. I would have hoped for Diplo, but experimentation. Yeah. Experimentation to smuggle, then we could try to steal this. He gets that by reclaiming, because I do think he still has an experimentation in hand. Wait. No, never mind, he doesn't. Okay. But he's trying to go for that fight. Yeah, I think we steal this. Yeah, but how do I get this point? Maybe it's a point for another round. Maybe it's a point we're gonna try to worry about later. Yeah, it does not feel great now. Does not feel so great to fight them all on that. Maybe it's first High Council. I'm not getting a Spice Rush for this round though. Memo. That's huge. I need that. But I can't get it. If I do that and I take the spice, but I doubt it's gonna be there by the time my turn comes, but I think I have to try. And I think I'll probably still try to steal that alliance. Yeah, okay, you know what, okay, let's just do it. What's up? What's happening? Yeah, but it's stupid. Lido can just take memo quarters and then next round go wherever and cap it. I think I'll take the beetle. Let's just take the beetle. I don't like taking without capping here, feels really bad. I don't have... I mean, I could go for Diplo into full space, but I might also not get that. Yeah, no, let's just leave it at that. So, Nick and Answolf, you're starting to get more involved in the competitive scene after being a casual player for a while. Started watching your Spice Thought, great stuff. Hey, I appreciate that, Nick. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I saw your chat in the Discord from Bludgeon. It was an interesting discussion. I enjoyed it as well, and it allowed me to actually start asking myself those questions, and I started digging a bit in my data. So yeah, I enjoyed that little conversation we had, and yeah, great to hear. Thanks, I appreciate that. Chipit should definitely have a channel as well, but unless he started it very recently, I'm afraid he doesn't have one yet. Let's see if that's still gonna be there. Refocus. Go selective. Does not go selected. I think selective is the right play, to be honest. Getting that spice must flow, protecting what you can protect, but because this is too much under pressure, I don't think he can keep that. Especially with the memo popping up. I'm afraid Lido will take it, but if not, I'd be very happy to go for it. If not, I guess I'll just go ring or thag, toss in, bump that down into this. Bumping guild down for Bene, intrigue and friendship. I consider, okay. So we get it. Wait, I think I take the alliance. I'm a bit scared. I don't like not being able to cap it now, but I think we go for it. I'll be hopeful the intrigue we pull off of Carthag or of the bump here is basically bribery or straight up the guild. Maybe I go for a Dreddy at the same time, actually. I spend my entire spice though, but let's do that. Or do I just go for the memo point and I kind of give up on that for now at least? He could... Can he finish? Spice must flow is 9, this would be 10. This would be 11, but no intrigues. I think I still gotta take that. Has to be guild, yeah. I ended on the same conclusion. Eyeliner. Had enough troops to recruit all of that. To the dot, 0 troops left in supply. 15 though. I'm a bit sad about that. I kinda hoped I could get that point for cheap. Didn't realize that would happen. I think I go Carthag. I'll just go full out in terms of intrigues here. Maybe I just go Siege actually. Siege gives me a second water, then I could research. Might be helpful. Yeah, but I'm never getting there anyways. But for a Spice Must Flow, I would need 2 though. Because otherwise it's not a VP anyways for me. So, but having 2 water could be useful. No, let's just go for the upside of an intrigue. How many can bail me out though? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay. This punishes me so hard. Yeah, now it's a bit awkward. I guess I go down my friendship here. Someone give me combat. So this would be 9, 13 at best, yeah. I have too many troops, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I am gonna spend them. Let's just do it now, because she might reclaim, go back to secrets somehow. Yeah, this game does not feel so good. guaranteed to have his ring next round. Right, that's a bit dangerous. I guess I'll just nuke, see what we could get for 4. Web of Power or something. Shifting. Would help me. Plant Coupling is also great, actually. Although not really for the access, but just as a bene. I don't have water, I don't have spice. Yeah, actually most of it is a bit... Let's just take Plant Coupling. I don't know. Bit odd, I guess. Maybe I should have just taken Shifting also just for the persuasion. Yeah. Actually, I get 1 water now. Yeah, I think I'm a bit fumbling that, to be honest. From the start, decision making is not on point. Two BTs. And I guess I could just X and probe it away. Not sure. What are we doing here? Or I just play them all together on secrets. Gets me 2 intrigue. Actually, I don't hate that. Gets me 2 intrigues and I can flip 1 intrigue. Extra draw. Ah. I need to start by doing this first then, I guess. Never mind, he steals like that. Okay. Yeah, then shifting would have been obviously better idea. Yeah, I think I'll just farm some intrigues, see what we can get out of all of that. Breakthrough. Blackmail we keep. Ixion probe. I think I flip corner the market. We never get it going, right? He's got 1 spiceless flow. Yeah, sucks, but I think we're just gonna do that. Okay. I think it's Diplo to Hardy. Maybe first ring to Menta could be something. Or Ixian. I think I got a fight, yeah. With all of that. Especially because Blackmail, Ambush and Vicious Talents is a lot of swords for me, because Breakthrough gives me Vicious Talents for 6 swords. You like selective with Breakthrough and not fighting? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I can see where it might make a lot of sense indeed. If we can pull through long reach, we steal the alliance. But we might also want to fight, so limited number of choices. But yeah, I like selective. I like selective as well. I was also kind of eyeing it before. So if we do Breakthrough Spice, We can do it now. But it really gotta pull me through long reach though. I have another shot with Ixen Probe, but it has to give it to me. No. Does someone infiltrate? Yeah, I think I'll Ixen Probe now. Bring and recon away. Might be last round indeed. Usually round 7 is just that for us, right? Okay, we got it there. So it could give me this and this if Andrew doesn't have a way of crashing in the shadows first. Embedded agent to Menta could be a thing first. Although, yeah, I still want to play long reach, or long reach to Menta. It has the green. And then it's just sad I don't have that extra little bump, because landing rights would have been, or I mean basically embedded agent with phased enter, if I had one bump, could have been a nasty little thing there as well. Little surprise, if still suits remains open, but yeah. I need to hope it pulls me through Bene Gesserit's sister though, ideally. On Menta. Although if Menta remains open, that would be a big surprise. Otherwise, I guess it would be phased enter with long reach on Carthag. And again, hope that it's the sister to get still a Spice Mist flow. Early reveal. Is it Menta though? Or is it just Carthag straight in? This is probably better on the reveal. I should keep it for the reveal because I have nothing there. So I don't get... 2 spies at this stage does not change my life. Maybe it's just face enter, long reach on Carthag, get one intrigue, get another one on the reveal of embedded agent, hope to get the sister for Spice Mist flow. Because if I go long reach to Menta, I'm down to 8. Still suits for memo. True, I have the memo cores. That's actually huge. You're right. Yeah, somehow forgot about that. True. But then I'm losing this fight, right? This is 8, this is 9. Spice Mist Club probably can't count on it. Memo would be 10. So I basically stop at 10, whereas this... I win the fight, I win the game. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking as well. Most likely, yeah. And I have very high potential of doing so. So I think I'll just go for it here. Go on, give me the sister. Yeah, dagger. Dagger is better than experimentation still at this stage, so that puts me on 8, 14, 19, 23. Plus one more intrigue. If that's charisma, for instance, could be super clutch, could be a draw. I'll get this for Spice Mist flow. We know it's not corner the market. Plans would not work. So, and Grand Conspiracy would not be 2 points because he's missing a Dreadnought. So at best it's a 1 VP in that intrigue, so at best he's on 10. So 11 could indeed be the game. Come on, Charisma. Now I get Dispatch and Envoy. That's so practical for long reach. But why now though? Why now? The game might not be over though. The game might not be over, so I think I'll treat it as if we go on, and in that case I'd be happy with the shifting. Or at least I'd be happy with nobody else having shifting. Replacement eyes could be a thing, not really. Either the Breeze obviously would be huge, but I think I'd go... yeah, shifting. And actually other memory... yeah, no, but... no, never mind. Let's just leave the rest. Dispatch for next round. If there is a next round. Could be helpful as well, just to get that final bump for the memo. If we don't end up winning that. What do I need to play here? I need 9 swords. I need blackmail and ambush first. Greed successfully punished is already a win in my book. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Handro going from 3 alliances down to 2. Even if I lose. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We also kind of got, or at least tried to be a bit greedy there. We lost that one. It is what it is. I guess I can reshuffle it with blackmail. Now, if it goes on, there's one thing is this alliance is the only one that is not capped, so obviously it becomes the prime target for any kind of alliance play. We would have shifting for that potentially. So ambush, we said, and blackmail down guild. Private army. The 21. Hopefully that's not another combat. We have to go for it. And that one troop from Carthage versus still suits, guys. That one troop changed it all, right? It's nuts. What the hell? Not saying again that it was like 100% right to do, but sometimes those small margins change everything. It's crazy. But I mean, in the end, it doesn't mean we wouldn't have won the game, right? It just means we wouldn't have won the fight, and it would have gone for another round, and we might have had other things to do. So maybe it could still have worked out as well. Yeah, GG to these guys. 11 VPs here. We take the win. Very happy with that. So that last combat, 2 VPs. The very first combat, the skirmish for 1 point, 2 alliances, and the rest were our friendships for 11 VPs on round 7. It was a bit of a tight game, but we made it work, thankfully. I sent my fan to 4th place. Yeah, that's a bit sad. I'm really sorry about that weird book, obviously. That's not what I was aiming for. I'm playing for the win, but nothing against you. Yeah, having reinforcement as well in the back pocket. But yeah, big shout out to him. Appreciate it, because obviously if he was stream sniping, he would have been able to counter that with his reinforcements, I assume. So yeah, thanks for the very honest play there. Okay, Freeman is also playing. He was on 1920 before. I was hoping we could catch up this evening. It's not going to be the case, but let's still try to go for one more win here. We have 15 minutes till the queue opens, so I will just do maybe a couple of challenges in the meantime. Maybe get a refill on my drink in a second. And then we run it back for one more ranked game. Let's see, am I still on 46%? I did reach it recently, like 2 days ago or so. 46.1, let's go. Huge. I'm loving that. Had a couple of good games recently. Hey Tom, you got lucky too. That's huge. Your opponent forgot to keep enough spice to buy memo coders, which would have stolen an alliance and lost me the game. Well, that's great for you. Resource management is definitely a big part of the game, so it's not in the end luck on your side. It's more like mismanagement on his, I guess. But GG, huge for you. In retrospect, knowing Lido went for guild meant you should have bumped Ramen and down spacing. Yeah, so we would have completed memo. The one thing is we were not 100% sure that the game wouldn't end there if we didn't steal the guild alliance, because he stole it the round after. But if Hundred was winning the fight, getting that Spiceman's flow, I mean, in hindsight, he didn't get all of that, but he still got the SMF. He didn't get the fight. But if he ended there, we would have regretted actually not stealing the alliance, I guess, even if it was just temporarily. But I agree with you. Optimally, we might have been able to get squeeze one more point out of it. But yeah, that corner of the market. In the end, it hurts so much to do that, but sometimes you just have to face the reality. And you were right. I mean, in the end, we would not even have been able to go for that Holzman, because Ilesa took it right away. We had zero shot at it, but it would most likely not have worked out anyways. So where were we here? What's the game here again? Ah, it's a blank slate leader. Yeah, I have no Diplo. And no hero power, no leader ability. Okay, we're there already. Maybe test with selective. To be honest, just probably trash that dagger. Discarding Diplo? That's gross. Yeah. And I guess it's gonna be Hollow Oratory to keep the 9 and Chris Knife to party. I really need... Yeah, no, actually I'm just missing 2 little bumps here and we're there. So it's not too bad. Let's do that. I'm not winning that fight, so I think it just still suits keeping the water. Hey Webben, long time no see. Good to have you here. You wish they came up with new ideas for challenges that were fun? Yeah, true. They could also do the challenges for both X and Emo together, and maybe just new kind of ideas would be fun. I haven't done them, most of them, to be honest, because when I have a connection, I play ranked anyways, so I don't have much, time or motivation to do those challenges, but between queue like that, it's a bit the only moment I usually play them, so I'm still there. Hey Weird Brook, thanks a lot for the game, it was huge. GG from you as well, and yeah, very unlucky. I had so many swords, I was kind of hoping I would be able to get that fight off of those 3 combat. But it was very close, and I appreciate for the fact you were not stream sniping, because I guess if you actually were, you would have seen the sword and you would certainly have played it a bit differently. So yeah, GG to you, fair play, and really glad you won't unfollow. Am I gonna get beaten by a bot here? Is a fair question to ask. Lido has Highlander access there. You would have been banned if you won that conflict. No, don't worry, Red Book. I wouldn't have banned you in any case. I think it's the sad thing is I have zero access to guild actually. I can't do much with that. Maybe I go Menta first. This looks great as well though. But research is probably better. Yeah, maybe I can still Menta first. Check. Prepare for the storm. You can pick part of your starting hand there. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm curious about that one. Definitely the next one I'll do then. For sure. Let me just try to finish that one and I'll be there. I guess we're gonna go research. Do I need to though? Yeah, let's just... Don't have the Solari. Go to the market, that's huge. Not gonna deploy so far. I'm a bit scared of his Highlander basically. A lot of great choices there. Yeah, we have some good stuff. Okay, well I guess it's test 2 secrets to get me that friendship. I'm still on 9 and I can still play Still Suit Manufacturer afterwards. Still salty I could not get Guild Alliance. I thought I could steal it with Impersonator. Yeah, I was counting on that as well, to be honest. I was like, Hanjo is too greedy with his alliances. I saw Lido going for Fremen. I knew you had Guild Impersonator. I thought you would be going for it. And I mean, based on the timing, the game seemed it might not go that far, so I figured I would go for it. And in the end, Lido ended up with it, but yeah. Yeah, I was also surprised you were not the one ending with it, because usually as Ilessa with that card, you have a real good shot at getting it. Let's see if that takes the combat, I'm not sure, but against the bot, I guess we can try. He's missing 1 Solari for his opulence. Ah, she has it. He stages. Well, it's not great that she gets that, right? Oh, what a hand. No way. Wait, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Spice is not very useful for me if there's no interesting tech. I think I want the Solari to go Menta, ideally. What's in tech row? Yeah, I was exactly thinking the same. This spice would be great if I had a tech to buy or actually guild access. Maybe I should have taken power play instead of Spiceman's Flow. But then again, for corner of the market, Chris Knife, Hardy, kinda useless. I need to draw. Maybe I just take Solari. Potentially go to rally troops afterwards with those two, if Menta is gone. Not very inspiring though, but... YOLO the Researcher. Yeah, I'm kind of hopeful I get Menta and I can still maybe milk that for Persuasion. Yeah, let's see what we top deck afterwards. Ah, okay, never mind. I guess we will YOLO the Researcher now and rally troops. Maybe I use a Spiceman's Flow with it so that Worst case, I can still dagger to Whole Laboratory. Okay, we get experimentation now. But at least it gives me that point though, so that's good. I need to keep it. Oh, she's gonna cook me. Thank God I have corner though. That might save me. Oh, but that means no endgame now. We go for another round. The only prospect I have... Yeah. Ah, stitched top of the deck maybe? Ah, but it doesn't help my problem. Beguiling? No, I think it's firm grip and reclaim. I know Stitched would be the Beetle plus a troop, but it's also one less card that I would draw from my discard. And right now my goal would be to draw Firm Grip to get myself this friendship. Ah, no, endgame is 10. Never mind. Never mind. Habit, I thought it was going to be 11. No, you're right. And we see it around as well. Trigger endgame at 10, of course. Well, then lucky corner of the market bailed me out. Leaves me unbeaten against bots. So we said, through the storm, was it? Prepare for the storm. Or is it? Ah, I already had it. So maybe it's this one? I mean, let's try it in extreme or whatever it's called. Forgot I already played it. Okay, there's no row. I didn't fully read the thing, to be honest. It's just draft. High priority travel, I guess. What does it replace in my deck? Draft the 1, 2, 3, and 4 cost to replace Seek Allies, Convincing, Dagger, and Experimentation. This one's really fun, but playing against bot is not. Yeah, it's not so fun, I agree. I guess we'll take Administrator for the trash. Land Coupling. Test is also good though, but I think it's bland. And Conspiracy. Or actually Ambassador to play with the one I just grafted before, High Priority Travel. Although Conspiracy also works with it, obviously, but yeah, no. Let's just take that. Yeah, that row is huge. Looks very nice. And I am tempted in trying to get maybe that Liet, so let's try to get some persuasion. I was hoping not to Sigurd Ambassador, but maybe I just play that to Hall of Oratory instead of Diplo. It's actually fine. Oh, never mind. That's a bummer. Now I already revealed. And it sucks. But they don't early reveal now for sure. But I don't have the 5 if I play Diplo. I can't play. I wanted to play Ambassador, but can't play it there. But does not. I mean, it does give me 2 Solari. Liet is not so strong in my deck, so I guess I'll just. Yeah, exactly. I was about to say the same. Let's just not go for it. Not gonna be so strong in my deck, and it gives me 2 Solari to continue playing. So we're just gonna do that. What the row? I'm gonna nuke all of that. I wanna see what's below. Web of Power. Nope, but Conspiracy works fine for me. Guild Bankers as well, but I think I'll take Conspiracy because it's fun. Here I can afford doing a bit some fun stuff, and I have a couple of guild cards. There isn't Web, you silly. You're right. Web of Power is X card, of course. True, that's actually one thing. I mean, Web of Power I would know, but I'm not sure I would know it for all the cards, to be honest. From which expansion they are, because I often play them together. So I think if we do that, then we can priority travel with Conspiracy, bump that, and get the effect from high priority travel. Bros Empire Run gets opulence and guild bankers. Yeah, and the joke is I took none of them. So now the goal will be to play those two to Menta and then play Plant Coupling with probably Experimentation. Let me take that one first. 25. Almost time for the next game. Let's see what we draw here first. Ambassador. I guess I'm not gonna fight then. Gonna play Plant Coupling with Guild Ambassador. Get a bump. Alright. "26, another 2 minutes, and we go for the queue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, both work for my little combo with Conspiracy, so let's take Firm Grip and target those two alliances. No way. It gave me Conspiracy here. That's disgusting. I have so many cards to play it with. They gifted it to me with nothing to play it with. That's sad. Firm Grip, because why not, right? Okay, Guild Ambassador is here, so we can play it with Conspiracy. Or I could maybe reveal it if I grab some spice. I think we go Wealth, and then we play probably Conspiracy, Guild Ambassador. I'm a bit scared of what I draw. I'd rather not see a couple of them, so maybe I... let's still keep... Let's play Full Space. Yeah, okay, well, worst case it reveals for 1 Solari, so it's not the worst. Oh, it's 28. Time to go. I still want to play my last agent move here. I have time. Come on, chop chop. Ah, accept contract, yeah, true. Could have been a better thing here. Secure contract. Yeah, let's just go for both alliances. Okay, 28, I gotta go. Deploy. Yeah, I think we can win that fight. But not right now. Right now, we gotta go. Save and exit. 29, let's go. "40 seconds, gonna be perfect time to just quickly go get a drink for myself. Alright. Or get 2 spice and get a VP. What could we have done? get 2 spies and get a VP. So going to Haga Basin, was it? Or... Ah, no. Yeah, I see what you mean. Keeping Guild Ambassador for the reveal, revealing it for, yeah, paying the spies for the VP. Could have worked as well. Yeah, that's true. I just figured why not trying to make the most out of... But yeah, no, you're right. We could have played high priority travel with conspiracy to get the spies, get the bombs that way still. Yeah, that would have been probably a better play. I was a bit taken by time here. Yeah, give me just a second. I'll get a drink, but we're back for one last ranked game right now. So yeah, give me a second. I'll be back. All right. What these nuts? So, what are we given here? Let me have a quick look at the Imperium row. Stitched. Stitched Horror is there. Love that card. It's been a long time I haven't played it, to be honest. Love to get that. Jammy's Treachery, also fun card. Imperial Spy. When it's not cursed. Wind Traps, Bysat, and Artillery. Yeah, Ilessa... I was thinking Ilessa or Paul, but Ilessa could be it. Yeah, Stitched is so good of a card. I love that card for sure. Maybe we even go for it. Diplo still suits Research Station if the hand allows us. There's also a reasonably good card here in Treachery. Obviously if we can hit the 6, so maybe it's Paul instead. Maybe it's Paul for the extra draw. Ilessa good as well though, but yeah, let's go Paul. Let's go Paul. It's been a while I haven't played him. Look what's behind here. Ilessa for the tax. Yeah, that was definitely the other idea. I don't think I go for it then. Because also I might not get the second experimentation right. It would need to be right behind it. So I don't like the Still Sit Research Station anymore. We're just gonna go smuggle. Commit to it. Nope. I changed plan. But I'm not saying if Still Sits is open, I'd love to go there afterwards for sure. Would be my favorite spot to go with that second agent. Boo. Yeah, well, boo my ring, right? Having the ring right there. So close yet so far. I boo it too. Hey, Sneshalmers 1980, thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Big shout out to you. Alright. And look at this. Tech negotiation would have been gone. I would have been mad as Ilessa. My little dagger set aside would be useless now. Whoa. I don't like that one bit. There is a reasonable chance all of them go into combat though, so maybe that one troop is lost, but felt a bit bad to have two daggers and not be able to do anything with them. Sending out two troops would have been a bit painful for me. A bit too expensive. Early reveal. Makes sense as well, of course. So that means we're kinda guaranteed something out of the fight. Maybe it was my job to nuke it, but I'm really not a big fan of defensive nukes. Then again, I might end up regretting it here. Gonna be a hell of a cheap fight there. Turn 1 master, yeah, that's good for Lido for sure. Not taking anything there. No way, she also had 2 swords. Hopefully Armin doesn't have any swords here. Although he probably has at least one, but... No way Web also pops up here. And Armin probably has it, right? He's on Technico. He doesn't. And has no swords. No way. Well, we gotta be careful next round. He's gonna have 2 daggers plus, obviously, his artillery. That will be 4 swords for him. She have combat? No way, she got combat out of the first intrigue from the game. That one is clutch. I'm super tempted in just going Great Plat Conspire and do my game, not try to get that Stitched, but... On the other hand, Stitched is such a fun card. And again, if I go Research now... Yeah, well, I drew 3 cards actually. Then but I can't early reveal with Sea Colors in hand. What is nuts, what a nickname. Yeah, it's a funny one for sure. Definitely. Did he just use a dagger now? Funny. I thought he would make use of them with the artillery. Do I go Research? Not a huge fan, to be honest, no. I'll just go here, save a water. Maybe I go with the ring though, because if I top deck Experimentation, then that would still be Stitched. You know what? Let's do it. 20% chance. Let's go. That Armand, another game that lacks commitment. Yeah, we all have commitment issues. Let's send out 2 troops. try and get myself the Solari. So that once I go Seek Allies, I'm on 6, and that should be at least 8, hopefully 10. You always suck with Armand. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy playing him, but he does require a bit of a balance, not being too obsessed with his trash. Don't try to get it out every turn, because otherwise you're obviously going to miss out a lot on friendships. But finding that right balance between getting trashes out, getting your friendships, getting still enough points on the board, but making the most out of that kind of control leader that he is, it does take a bit of a feel for the rhythm for sure. Early reveal? Or web? Okay. Gruesome sacrifice. Well, that would be a way to get stitched, but not this. Still not this round. The next round. But then again, next round we could also just get it by revealing experimentation if nobody else gets it before us. Where did Lido go? Ah, ring to Imperial Basin. Yeah. I don't think we grew some here. I think I want to get my Swordmaster next round. I commit to Swordmaster. Chip it. See, I do. Oh, no way. No way this gives stitched. Tessia then. Yeah. She doesn't do it. I can do it. Although I don't like it, but I'll still do it. And I think I also take a Fredo Fleet. Or do I? Maybe not, though. Have a lot of trashing targets already. But yeah, no, I like it. I'll still take one. To just make the most out of that smuggle bump we had once. Just take our time at some point. Still basically get some value out of the track without having to necessarily visit smuggling again. So I guess I'll take it. And she wins that fight for pretty cheap. That hurts. I wish those were swords. Because that's her second VP, right? Yep. No way it comes now. 2 combat wins, exactly. Yeah, that's dangerous. Not good for anyone. I might want to hardy that fight, because getting a trash out here would be fantastic. Just a bit scared of his artillery. He did pick up one more spy's sword in Imperial Spy. But that's it. Gets it ready that way. Yeah, he probably wins that fight. Maybe it still suits to get great flat afterwards. I could see his reveal first before going hardy. A bit hard to play my Diplo last here, I feel like. He would smuggle. Ah, and then, yeah. Yeah, we could do that. I don't hate it. Nothing to trash, so yeah, I guess we're gonna go up. Tilsus is gone, but that's alright. Yeah, and if we can reveal Freighter Fleet to go up, win that fight, trash Freighter Fleet to reclaim, maybe take Spice Hat, commit to Fremen first. Could be an idea. Take the other Freighter Fleet. Although I doubt it's still gonna be there, but if it is, to be honest, that's some fun with those cards, especially when you have something that can go combat and that can trash, because then obviously you can set up something a bit Andro-like. Yeah, spice that game, Tom. Yeah, exactly. A lot of educated young French people leave France for jobs. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, you said it first with the brain flight, or however you called it. I googled quickly before the stream to see what you are referring to. I guess it might be a thing, yeah. I have Stitched coming up and presumably another fight. Yeah, that's true. Ah, brain drain, you called it, yeah. It could be, yeah. At least there are a couple of French people working in Switzerland as well, so it does happen. Okay, well, he went hardy. No, I'm not French. I have nothing to do with France. I grew up in the French part of Switzerland, so French-speaking part. Sorry, not French part. Yeah, because Switzerland has four national languages divided in four basically different kind of regions. And I was in that French-speaking region, but now I'm in the German-speaking region in Zurich. So in the French-speaking region, there would be Geneva, Lausanne, that you might know. Those are the two biggest cities in that region. He always assumed I was French by the way I say menta. Yeah, I don't know. I just say it that way because yeah, in French we do say menta. So, but I assume I should say mentat. Mentat. I don't know. Sounds weird to me. I'm very neutral. I am neutral. I'm in the middle of it. I guess I'll just go secrets with Diplo. And Freighter Fleet probably still reveals up. If I go secrets, I already have 3 half friendships, so it might not be a spy sat game per se. We could still pick it up. Just watch the video on the current state of the economy of France and the demographic time bomb. Oh yeah, well, probably similar in a lot of European countries. Demography. People getting older and older. Not enough young people to maintain the system. As mentioned, yeah, Sambal, yeah. Because The Rock thought I was French, but I'm only French speaking out of Switzerland. I could just fight and suck. Yeah, I could also do that. Go Carthag. Recon. Do I like that? I don't know. To be first there? Maybe? think I'll still play Secrets, Diplo. We could take Spy Sat and probably just see it as a future VP to trash. I don't hate that neither. Okay, well, those don't really work together, but let's see. We might be able to at some point, especially if we go up and we manage to get stitched in the next hand, trash, Freight of Fleet, reclaim, send out everything. We might be able to do something with it. Oh, and he gets Dissecting Kit as well. That's tough. So we have Tessia on 2 VPs, 2 combat VPs, and Lido getting his T-Rex Master a Dissecting Kit. Thank God he took that Snake Farmer. That might just come in and dilute his deck a bit. I don't want Bounty Hunter, I think. Armin didn't have any of his daggers now. Okay, well. Bummer. Right, he revealed. Ooh, and he took swords here. He's not reshuffling that. No, not at all. Far from it. Okay, we got Stitch. That's huge. With experimentation, we can play those. Hey, SNES Chalmers. Quebec here. He just returned into Dune Imperium, but work travel a lot, so you play Dune on the phone. Had your first win in ranked yesterday with all expansions. Hey, huge. GG on that first win. You'll see it's addictive. Now you will want more wins out of it. All in with 5 troops. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right? Yeah, but yeah, that fight is not the one I would have wanted to see here. A VP is better, but maybe we still do it. I guess we commit to the plan. Could have been worse. Could have been Solari. Do I go Holtzman? It is truly addictive, yeah, right? Definitely. He's got at least 2 swords, probably, right? If not more. Rinsing a dagger here. Yeah, let's just take Spy Sat, I guess. Oh, but that's gonna be too many intrigues. Let's hope we can play one. Fuck. No. Oh. No. I'm not gonna get spice. So I guess I need to take... Oh, yeah, well, that's a bit of a bummer, because if I take Spy Sat now, I'm not gonna have this sol... Yeah, no, okay, I take Sonic. This guy's bureaucrat, Oh, never mind, I could have... No, I forgot about that. Never mind, okay, well, I'll go here, take the spice. Yes, I'll just take my bumps. Auto of life. Wait, this guy's bureaucrat. I don't like playing it here. Nah, let's... Okay, I fumbled it. Oh my gosh. Spy Sat plus Holtzman is the combo. You just ignore the other players and gobble up all Spice plus flows. Yeah, true. True, then we could have done that. I went a different direction because I was a bit taken by time. Didn't realize I could have taken a Spice here for that. I'm at 4. What do you mean at 4? Yeah, no, I'm at 4 intrigues. Maybe I should have just burned this guy's bureaucrat, but I don't like not being able to get the final bump, especially because we're not that far. But yeah, this was a bit ass, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see, maybe nobody goes secrets, which would be fun. But I kinda want to try and get the Spiceless Flow here after burning Water of Life. Can I? Maybe if I draw Diplo for selective. So in that case, I'd be happy to burn that, I assume. So ring to Arakin, double draw. But then I don't have enough to select it. Enough to draw. My deck's too small. Yeah, of course. I can't say that I can't get this round. Shutterfleet and Holtzman there. Oh, huge. That's my high council. Yeah, that came in right on time. But I think I keep them now. If someone goes secret, so be it. But I'll take my chances. Although Harvest Cells could be this, so maybe I but surely she gets there first, right? I might not be interested in it though. She's at the very start. Do I burn Bureaucrat or not? Now that I kept it, I feel like I should continue on that. But because once that combat settles, we're good. So I think we just continue the grid. Exactly, ship it. I like it. Let's bet on it. Who cares? Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get breakthrough, but anything else, I don't care that much. With Pro, we don't have much to make it work, to be honest. Just Diplo. It's a bit crap anyways. Harvest Cells and Gruesome, we could make them both work this round, especially if Armand draws a lot of swords, which he probably has. I would assume he has 3 in hand, so that would be 6. That's 12 for him. So I could Gruesome, still get Harvest Cells. He might also just have 2 swords in hand, which would be perfect. Then me drawing that dagger would be 11. I might be able to win, then not use Gruesome, just use Harvest Cells, which is fine. Or I commit to the fight and I Arakin with the ring, double draw, guarantees me a Spicy Flow as well. I'd rather not see Diplo though. If I'm playing Uprising, I actually sorted out my Panopticon. Wait, I know it's a deck, but I forgot what it does. Panopticon. Dune Uprising. Oh yeah. To get the half friendships everywhere, right? At the end of the game. That's actually quite fun. So, 3 cards. If he has 2 daggers in there, that's 10. Then I beat him. Because ring draws me that. But I think I still probably go Arakin, right? Just to secure the fight. Just don't draw me Diplo. Oh, let's go. Then I can even get that first if Tessa's not interested. Let's commit to that fight. Because if he has 3 swords here, he would have been on 12, so now I'm on 13. My first VP is gonna be a Spiceless Flow. This kind of game. No punishment. Yeah, this streamer is not getting punished. Amazing. Yeah, quite funny. So she's not taking that, right? She's at the very start, like... Ah, no, she moved one bit here. One little bit. She seems to be thinking about it. I think she just takes Contaminator. No, doesn't do anything with those specimens. That's probably a bit of a mistake. Okay, he had 10, so I could have afforded not to send out that one more troop, but just couldn't take that risk. So it means he has Imperial Spy... No, has one more dagger in the deck, basically. So let's take Breakthrough top of the deck. And the voice must flow. Liro's username, yeah. What is nuts. Pretty funny. Hey Fatty, by the way, good to have you here. Yeah, not gonna do that. Because I can open up shipping for myself. And what else do we want? Maybe just this, because I'm not really willing to go back to wealth, probably. I have both my High Council and Swordmaster. I would hope for Still Suits to remain open, maybe, but that's gonna be another story. Contaminator top of the deck? No, but if Still Suits open, I'm a bit bummed there. Decline. I have already pitched as well that provide me beetles. I'm just missing one extra bump to actually get it done this round. A bit sad. But it's okay, it's round 5. I think we can still make it work. I could flip that intrigue though. Quid Pro might be an intrigue I want to flip. Imagine if I flip an intrigue and I actually get a breakthrough to then be able to take that spice yeah, directly and end the track so that I can trash it right away. Would be pretty convenient. Yeah, Still Suits is gone. I guess Diplo would probably then go secret. Or try to grab some spice, selective. No, but then there's first of all a bunch of bad cards here with the 0 persuasion, so spice was not guaranteed at all. And I don't want to see staged or the ring as last card for the reveal. That would suck. Chomerky gone. I mean, looking at Kotha, I get secrets, but human intrigues again. I might still just do it. I'm not getting punished, so at least not this round by doing it. I'll just go there. Diversion? Diplo, I think, is my only faction access, yeah. It is not doing too bad in terms of friendship so far, considering, right? And I have Bureaucrat, which is not too far from being active, so... I mean, Diversion's not great right now, but with Stitched Horror, we might be able to get something done with it. Next round, right? With Diversion, Stitched on a city. Oh, but I'm missing one troop. Right now I need to go for one more troop, at least. Keep it in the bag. Emperor Alliance. Of course I have too many intrigues. I wouldn't want it any other way. And I'm gonna go Carthage to get one more. How would I get the Emperor Alliance though? I'm a bit... With that you mean. Yeah, of course. I can see what you mean. Instead of going secrets, going wealth. Then this guy's bureaucrat could be an extra bump there for the troop deployment. Then I wouldn't have had diversion here, obviously, but yeah. Let's see, we might be able to nuke into Lietkinds there. Gives me that bump that I'm missing. Carthage is gone. Kinda sucks, I don't want to go Arakeen though. Arakeen is a double draw, because I'm gonna flip an intrigue with this. Diversion plus bureaucrat. Yes, but I need to get diversion out. But I can see what you mean, of course, but I need the 4 deployment. Without a hardy, I would need a garrison, basically. A garrison plus stitched, choosing the troop on it. Yeah. Double draw, hit Spice Must Flow. Yeah, we could try that. I'm just scared of seeing stitched behind experimentation, but let's try. I guess we can... Okay, no, it's a dagger. Well, I guess I'll still draw it. Okay, huge. That's actually very helpful. I can already take them in the garrison. But not deploying here. Or one? No, I don't think so. Because this will be an extra spice if I want selective at some point. Don't have the access anyways. I don't think I deploy here. Keep them for the diversion. And for a VP, maybe. Okay, now, yeah, Lady Jessica or Lietkinds would be good when we nuke. I'm one research action away from basically getting breakthrough done next time. Yeah, that intrigue was great. But thankfully I had the High Council already, so that we could burn it here and not be exposed to getting any of that stolen. Because now, yeah, we reclaim, that's here. Stitched, 1 extra beetle is here. This is 1 extra beetle here, and gruesome is this, so I think we can reasonably expect that. Yeah, I'll take the spice for sure, yeah. Definitely before Lido can, because Lido probably has his Deluxe Master in hand, right? I would assume, or at least I would expect as a worst case scenario, that he already top decked it. And next hand, but we don't have an experimentation here. That's a bit sad to not be able to get to the end of the track. At that point to do diversion, bureaucrat, take the alliance, extra bumps, extra deployment. But maybe we want to keep that for round 7 though, so maybe it's not worse to have that. And that's pretty funny, challenge Lido there. Here Tessia's also in a fight with Lido. And I'm a bit, I mean, for BG at least, I'm a bit alone there. Emperor, probably Lido wouldn't go for that, right? Because he's got his hands busy. Replacement eyes? I think I'm greedy. I think we go for something else, because most of the beetles are taken care of now. Ikas could have Grand Conspiracy, yeah. Although those dreadnoughts, he didn't buy them both. He had a... Where is it? X-Guild Compact, but it could be... Could still be that he has Grand Conspiracy, yeah. Yeah, I think we blow the row. Give me Lady Jessica. Oh. Alright, there we go. So we take that. The luck is on our side here, guys. Luck is on our side. So do I go Emperor or the uncontested BG? No, but there's no super token anymore. Again with the cheats. Who has what? Oh wait, never mind. I didn't want to cancel it, but... Yeah, BGs, there's still a snooper token, so I don't really like that so much. What does Lido have? Nothing too dangerous, huh? This is gonna be it. Nighty night, Muadi's nuts. This that sleeper is not awakened. Yeah, exactly. I was still asleep. Hey, Arctic Muad'Dib. Yeah, exactly. How the fuck do I find Lady Jessica there? I mean, it works out 1 time out of 10 when I call it, right? So sometimes when it works, it seems very lucky and like it always happens, but trust me, it doesn't. I wish it did. That would be great for my win rate. When it doesn't work, it's bad luck. When it works, it's genius. I like the interpretation there, yeah, for sure. So, what are we doing here? On one hand, I think it would be good to reshuffle. On the other, leaving Stitched out of it, I guess it's fine, because we said with Gruesome, this beetle, and Stitched only needed 1. So yeah, I think we want to reshuffle here. Horrible combat. We don't want to reclaim. We don't want to do all that stuff. That's going to be for next round, for sure. Maybe I still want to go... Wait, up, down. No, yeah, no. Not cool. I could deploy 2 for Gruesome, yeah. Get that going. Makes sense. Do I even need... Yeah, I guess next round we might have a choice. We could maybe go for the spice here. Because by Gruesoming we would have 3 specimen to potentially reclaim as well. Stitched gets us 1. Gruesome, reclaim. But yeah, I think reshuffling here is huge. Make sure we see breakthrough next round, or almost sure. Would be pretty good. So I think it's Arakeen with Stitched. Draws me the ring, and ring anywhere draws me a card. The Tleilaxu part is the most confusing to you with the deck tracking everything. Yeah, one thing to really keep track of is, especially when you have an alliance, someone is chasing you, look if they're close to this. Because basically if they're set up on the shipping track, they play an experimentation, they can get double bumps like that, but possibly. Trashing dagger? Yeah, trashing that dagger. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Then we have a beautiful hand next round. Lido getting chased everywhere. So, Arakeen, and I think we probably just play that dagger with it, because not too interested in going deck anyways, and I could go with the ring. We draw, Rush and Beetle. Deploying 2. Little jump there, but unless he has an intrigue for it, he's gonna have a tough time getting there. Because he could reveal 2 experimentations, that's that, but then he still needs 3 specimen or shady bargain, I guess, or whatever it's called, because I mean, I got one of the gruesome sacrifices, I got one of the what's the name, harvest cells as well. So if he doesn't have that, he might not get that end VP there. Oh yeah, true. Illicit dealings as well. Yeah, no, true. But yeah, the point still stands. It would be either an intrigue, or he's probably not getting that end Tleilax VP. But you're right, I forgot to count the 2 illicit dealings. That could also help him for that. And the subject is cheaper than a reclaim. But he would still need a significant recycling of his experimentations to make it happen. Ah, yeah, of course. No, true. He could put it top of his deck and then play it right away. Yeah, makes sense as well. Of course, good catch. True. Goes on top of his deck. Hey, Finesse. What's up? Good to have you here. No, I don't want subject for myself. It's more like for Lido. I was thinking he's gonna have a tough time getting there, but maybe not. If he can put that top of his deck, he gets there pretty easily. Might go ring to smuggling, to be honest. To set up. There's a flagship as well. Or a spice set. Both could be a VP. I get a spice from this, from Bureaucrat whenever I play it. So I think it's not a bad idea. And I want to see what I draw now to make sure I can still play it if it's a good card. Okay. We have breakthrough top of the deck. We don't want to play that for sure. We could get flagship as well, yeah. Ah, but then one more troop in here to get some Solari would not be too bad, maybe. Depends on what the others do, obviously. Although, wait, I reveal that. That's 4, 5 spies. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to buy flagship and get the Solari. What did he take top of the deck? Worm Riders. Top of the deck, no, in his hand. Yeah, she's at least gonna send out her Dreadnought, so I don't get any. So I mean, maybe, yeah, if I got 2 Solari, it's actually enough for one one flagship round, and that's all I would need, probably. It depends on Armand. If he doesn't deploy, I'd be happy to go Imperial Basin with Exp. Wait, if I go Imperial Basin, I get 4 spies. That's 5 spies, that's 6 spies. Then I don't need. Yeah, then I could take the Solari and still reclaim for flagship. Or fish for Windfall. Yeah, Windfall would also work. No, but in the end, I don't even need Solari from here. With that extra spice, we're basically good. But the one thing is now it gives me an intrigue. If I go down here, can I afford going here then? Yeah, I can, right? But that would mean Gruesome puts me here. But then I need to keep 3 specimen that I cannot convert into garrison to reclaim, right? So I'll have two troops here, 2 here, that's 4, 6, 9 with the flagship. Ah, that's a bit short. Maybe it's fine though. Maybe I just go here and... Ah, but that could ruin everything, to be honest. Ah, no, let's just do that. Not gonna send out any... Actually, now that we said that, I could send out 1 more troop then. Maybe then still take the spice. No, but doesn't make sense. No, okay. Because I'm not winning against Lido here anyways, I have 0 swords. Never mind. And yeah, he put that in his hand, of course. Yeah, and he got kit, actually, early in the game. Forgot about that too. So he doesn't even need that. Most likely. Subject would be good, but I can't get it. I only have 1 specimen. Yeah, maybe would have been better than to keep experimentation, maybe. So the extra spice was helpful. And it does give me an extra draw next round with breakthrough, so maybe not too bad to get that out of the way. So basically next round we could expect 7 by trashing breakthrough, 8, 9 for the friendship and the Emperor alliance, 10, and hopefully combat 11, 12 if it's 2 VPs. And Spice Must Flow, yeah, Spice Must Flow would be good. Whatever the combat is. Yeah, you're right. No, my next hand is so strong persuasion-wise. We should be able to make it happen. Yep. Maybe a liaison? Some more persuasion here? Yeah, let's just take 1. War chest to win the fight. Let's go. Combat is huge here. Vicious talent is the best we could have hoped for, I think. Araramara would also maybe have worked, but at least this is for free and it's just 1 sword less, so I think it's the best one we could have hoped for in those circumstances. Another great pull, yeah, definitely. Definitely. PvPs. Anything cool in my discard? Stitched Horror, that's it. The rest is nothing good, actually. Nothing that I need. Maybe my ring, but that's it. Hey, Midori. Yeah, playing Paul. That's indeed quite rare, but it goes well until now. It's really nice. There goes one alliance, there will be the other one. Lido. Rumbling. So the idea here will be breakthrough, probably Carthage. We bureaucrat up this to get all the troops out, to be able to diversion, take flagship, get the Fremen friendship. Highlander? No. I don't think I would go Highlander here. Blocking it for Lido? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, don't worry. I think Carthage... Menta... No, let's just go back. Urgent mission as well, no way. That's beautiful, that's just it. So we do this. Send out everything. Up. Jump. Diversion. Why does it bug like that? Come on. No way. During the turn I have like so much to do. Is my Wi-Fi off? What the hell? Okay, there we go. So Fremen. Yeah, that's super stressful. I hate when that happens. 2 troops. Flagship. Solari. Troops. Missing 1 troop, but whatever. Rush this card. Okay, good if my Wi-Fi is still working. So the game was really just frozen for a minute. I mean, thankfully not a minute, but... Yeah, I failed to deploy 1 troop out of everything we've done here. I am fully aware of that. But I kind of want to keep them optimized, get that. Yeah, that was pretty nice. It didn't freeze. Okay, well, that's good. That's good, yeah. The game just froze for a second. Now selective and secrets. Oh, I like that as well, for sure. Yeah. To try and get that alliance. I'm not sure we get both, though, because everyone is lacking influence there. But yeah, that's a great round. That was very satisfying. Keeping those intrigues so long that this guy's bureaucrat was quite clutch because it allowed to trigger everything else in the end by getting that Emperor Alliance. But Jessica, shout out to Jessica, obviously, because without her, we would not be on the Emperor Alliance or in a position to get the Emperor Alliance. So, blaming Harkonnens on our agents, yeah, definitely. They tried to how do you say, like, I forgot the word in English, but yeah, sabotage. Yeah, sabotage is a good word. Exactly. Thanks, Nanook. Then recall and secrets again. Yeah, true. We could just secrets and secrets again to be sure we have access twice. You're right. I like the idea. Okay, he highliners. We might not win that fight, but I guess it's okay if Armand wins it. Although he has Chomerky, but... Agent incident! No way, come on. At this stage, you guys will really think that I'm completely lucky. All my games are just pure luck. Stitched as well. Not too bad. We could then reclaim and send an agent back on city, because now we don't need those specimens anymore, I guess. But getting staged here is ridiculous. So yeah, spice must flow. Lucky, hurry, what am I missing? Yeah, what are we missing now, alright? Like the spice must flow is 11, getting this is 12, BG is 13, maybe the fight, maybe stage, so I think 14 is the minimum, probably, if we don't go crazy here in our draws. You've often told me I am lucky. Yeah, Fadi, it could be. It could be. I mean, in this game, I absolutely can't deny it. We are very, very lucky. I just haven't experienced your type of luck. Yeah, selective would be better to make sure we can still play the last agent. It's not luck, it's pure genius. I appreciate that. I like that as well as an idea. It's just pure genius. Signaturing and stitched to Arakin. Does that draw us enough? Draws us 2 cards. We're down to 8. That's 9. Yeah, there's a high chance we don't draw Persuasion behind. No, but I agree with you, Fadji. Especially on live streams, for some reason, I get insane pulls with you guys. You guys give me mojo. You're carrying these games. Okay, selective is gone, so we need Arakin, I think. Arakin's better, and we can convert those into troops. Get Beetle plus troop here, and out a bit more. Good players. Oh wait, no, she went with Twisted Menta. Never mind. Didn't realize. She's opening it up. Who cares about anything else but secrets? Yeah, it's just to make sure we can play the last agent with the urgent mission on Carthage, actually. We could do that. But I agree with you, Shipit. Good players create this scenario to apply good luck, but here, still, we had quite some luck with that Lady Jessica, with the stage and incident, urgent mission, vicious talents even as well, was a great pull. Everything worked in our favor here. Je parle français, ouais, mais je suis de Suisse. I'm from Switzerland, but I'm no, not from France. The intrigue is better. I agree. We can also get the intrigue from Carthage, though. We still guarantee a spice with flow. It does guarantee a spice with flow, no? Drawing 2 cards with Diplo. Almost. Unless we're very unlucky and both spice with flow and dagger are right below recon, because then ring and stitched to Carthage. Intrigue is much better, yeah, but I think just to make sure we can get a spice with flow, I'll go. Yeah, I get the alliance, of course. But we're gonna do that first. Charisma. Okay, we could have gone intrigue. In full hindsight, we could have gone secrets. I'll just trash Lady Jessica because we don't need her anymore. And we only get persuasion behind, so in hindsight we could have really gone Carthage. It's just not so sure. Maybe I should have played something though. Charisma. I hope nobody can infiltrate. Friend stream when? Yeah, that's true. We could do one once. It's just I don't like excluding people, and everyone here seems to be pretty good in English still. So we could do that. What language do I use for work, Finas? I use English, a bit of German, but mostly English. Friend stream when? Yeah. J'aimerais bien pouvoir communiquer en français, ça irait plus vite pour moi. Yeah, I can imagine it does go quicker for me as well, Fadi. Although I've never played the game in French, I think so. The spot name, like the names of the spots of the cards, I think I would be super confused if you tell them to me in French. I mean, I would take a minute to translate it to English to understand what we're talking about. How could I trash Lady Jessica? This chat move. Yeah, exactly. How dare I trash my mother, right? Aspol, you're right. How dare I do that? Yeah, I'll recall and go Carthage again for an extra intrigue just for fun. And for extra troops, because we might still win that fight, guys. I still have Sonic, actually, if we want to get rid of Charisma or of whatever. So let's take back this agent. Convert back the troops. I don't need all three, but then again, yeah, let's, I guess, just convert what we need. I guess with the ring, does not really matter. Just more draw, maybe a sword behind. And maybe a dreadnought, because why not? Because why not the dready as well? It's ridiculous, guys. We're flying right here. There comes that. And yeah, I guess charisma. We flip it away with Sonic. We get another combat intrigue to make sure we get the win here. What's my job? It's a Swiss fintech. It's not a big company. I mean, we're like 30 or 40 in the company. It's specialized in private equity investments. We would still call them in English as well, yeah, when speaking French. Yeah, it makes sense for me as well. You can't play the game in two different languages. It's a bit weird. I mean, like naming the spots and the stuff, like it's so confusing to have them in French. Sangritan with Lady Jessica, one and done. Yeah, I only have one wife, guys. It's not Lady Jessica. Dune Paul does kind of trash his mother for Chani. Oh yeah. YOLO staged. Yeah, for sure we're gonna YOLO staged here, guys. We're gonna try to maximize our points. Yeah, we have vicious talents as well. Damn, fintech in Switzerland making bank. Like, guy, good on you. Yeah, no, can't complain for sure. Can't complain. But life in Switzerland is also super expensive, so... yeah, we don't need charisma. Let's confirm. Study melange. I don't have the spice, though. I guess if we're second, we at least get a point from that, so... Spice must flow. Lucky liaison, guys, let's go. I'll keep it here. That's how arrogant I am right now. It's a hedge, actually. It's just a hedge in the end. Can't be lucky all the time, I guess. Yeah, no, I mean, this one, I guess, we'll let it be. I'm not going to complain at all about that. This looks like such a commanding win. Yeah, that's true. It does look nasty. Does he have something else? We will know. No, he does. Okay. Well, I'm not going to bet on the stage, then I'm just going to go for vicious. If he has more, he has more, and then I stage, but... Would have been great to end up on 16 VPs, though. A little plug here for the channel, because this is such a beautiful win. I'd be lucky all the time, yeah, and can't complain, equal lots of bread. Yeah, I mean, lots of bread that also goes in the rent and in the taxes and everything, so... 15 VPs, 15 VPs, more than the second and the third combined. So, yeah, beautiful. That's a beautiful one. Flagship, breakthrough, end of the Tilax track, 2 spices flows, 2 alliances. The last fight as well. Just not getting staged out, not getting steady melange. Yeah, if Armand was a bit less here in that fight, we might have been able to squeeze in another VP for 16, but whatever. It did feel very good. It's a great game to end the week on. Ah, I would have gotten an extra intrigue, ship it, he said. Yeah, true. Because staged plus study was also 2 VPs, but we got an extra intrigue. You're right. Yeah, you're right, guys. Fadji, ship it. It would have been an extra intrigue. Did Armand in the end reveal the corner of the market? Would that actually have ended in our hand? No, Armand had Grand Conspiracy. Oh, no way, that would have worked. No, but he had it from before, right? He had the 2 dreadnoughts, he fought for his... Actually, he didn't fight much for that influence otherwise, but we were kind of thinking he already had Grand before, so I don't think that's the intrigue he got. We might not know, but whatever. Arctic, you're from North Italy. Lots of people here go to Switzerland for work because speak German. Ah, from Südtirol. Yeah, of course. I have a couple of colleagues from Südtirol. Definitely. Yeah, thanks, Finas. GG to everyone in the chat as well. That was a bloodbath. They had 4 or 5 VPs advance on us, and then we just turned on. We just switched on there. It went crazy by the end of it. Yeah, definitely. Final score looked more impressive than you beating bots. Yeah, that's true, actually. When I beat bots, it's often not that kind of win neither, to be honest. How many VPs did we get this last round, though? We got the Emperor Alliance, the Fremen Friendship, the BG Alliance, Spicemas Flow, this one, the End of Tilax, I mean, so that's 5 already. The 2 VPs from combat, that's 7. Anything else? I think that was it, right? 7 VPs this last round. And breakthrough as well, yeah. And flagship. Wait, we got 9 VPs this last round. That's crazy. Yeah, true. Flagship and breakthrough, that's 9 VPs, right? If we do it again. Emperor, Fremen Friendship, BG Alliance, Spicemas Flow, End of Tilax, 2 VPs from combat, flagship, and scientific breakthrough. That's crazy. Yeah, let me take a screenshot of that one because it felt good. Where's my screenshot button here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was nuts. Alright, well, that was it for me, guys. Let's have a quick look if second place Freeman still grinded, or if we get that much closer to him, I might be able to squeeze in. Oh, no way, he did play, but he lost Elo then. Because he was like 6 Elo away from us, right? So, let's go. He ended up 4th, I guess, because he was on 24 or 25. So huge. He lost, we won, and that's us ending the week 2nd, or at least ending the stream 2nd. He might still be grinding. But that's huge. Very happy with that. And it also means I'm probably on 46.2 now. Can I help? Can I hope for that? In ranked? No, still 46.1. Let's try to make it happen though. Go back to stream, see where I was at round 6. Yeah, definitely. I can double check that afterwards. Should have staged to give Armand 3rd place and punish Green for Zizi. Yeah, you're right, Plinus. I should have. No, I just didn't do the math. But you're right, we should have just gone for it. Because there was no chance Armand was catching up or anyone was catching up. I was waking up. Yeah, I have waken up the sleepers for sure. Alt plus print screen will screenshot only the programs. Yeah, that's actually a good call. I have some shortcuts on my Stream Deck, so I just was using that. But you're right, I can also just use the keyboard. Stream Deck makes me a bit retarded here and there, I guess. Makes a good short. Yeah, definitely ship it. I'll put that on my list. I'll try to make a short out of that. Getting 9 VPs in 1 round is probably my record, yeah. Definitely. 100% win rate at 3 players. Yeah, but to be honest, I think I only had 1 or maybe two games with 3 players in ranked. It's super rare. At least for me, it almost never happened. But yeah. Yeah. Have a great week, everyone. Thanks a lot, everyone, for tuning in. Really appreciate the turnout. Turnout. Yeah. Really great to have everyone in the chat, everyone viewing, lurking. I appreciate you. If you're still around and want to make a good action, please hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Helps a lot. We try to reach 600, and yeah, I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of the day and a great week, and see you very soon. Bye bye.